and lung relationship, and you'll see this a little bit better when we blow this up even, the heart is quite literally going to be enveloped pretty much by the lungs, okay? They're all in the same things, right? These are two of the only major organs, along with like the thymus, smaller stuff, in our thoracic cavity, okay? And when we blow these up, you guys will get to see where the diaphragm actually sits on the inferior, it would sit like this, on the inferior portion and how it would blow up. Now, we are going to inflate these lungs, but keep in mind this is not how our lungs function, okay? If we breathe like how we're gonna make this thing breathe, that would be like someone forcing air into my lungs, okay? This isn't how we work, right? We create a vacuum and basically with our diaphragm, right, which is going to pull downward when it flexes. So it comes down, right? There's, physics, vacuum, air forces into my lungs. So that's how we inflate, which is fundamentally different than just forcing air into it like what we're about to do. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So, oh yeah, the other thing I want to show you is the trachea. And you guys feel free to touch this too if you still have even if you don't have your gloves on, I really don't care. The trachea has these hyaline ridges, right? You can hear how tough that is. But if I go to the posterior side, it's nice and soft and squishy, right? Because these hyaline cartilage C's that cover the front part don't go all the way to the back. So like I always tell people, if you're Darth Vader and you're trying to force choke someone, you're just showing off by crushing their windpipe like this, their trachea like this. You want to do it from the back. A lot less effort in this squishy part. Make sense? Alrighty, so without further ado, touch this. It's cool. It's a different feeling than like literally any other tissue.
You should feel it.
It's like a more flexible liver, because the liver is very brittle, right? But
it feels like a jelly.
Stingray?
Yeah.
yeah, it's,
Oh, okay.
keep in mind these are severely deflated as well.
That's exactly what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
You said it feels like a stingray?
Yeah.
Well, they don't touch sting. No, they have stingers. You ever heard of Steve Irwin?
SeaWorld has them.
Yeah, I caught one of them.
I choose life. All right, so I'm going to try to get this oriented so it'll inflate the way it would inside of a actual chest cavity. Mr. Curry, you want to do your thing? Right, so we can see, one more time, Mr. Curry. We can see here, this is where the diaphragm would sit, right? The heart is sitting right up here, okay? And you can see the extreme amount of volume that we can fit inside of these lungs, okay?
That was so
You should feel it. when
Yeah.
it's blown up.
So get your little touchy fingers ready. Yes. We can see the different lobes forming. Okay. Well, we got it there. One more time. Right. We actually busted a little bit of a lung here. This isn't supposed to be there.